everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Layla and today I'm coming at you with my reading goals for 2023. So I do have a few goals on here. I don't think that they're unattainable because I'm done with making unattainable goals for myself, but I do think my cat has a cold. I do think that I can get to all of these realistically, and I think that they'll be fun for me to do, and I'm excited. First on my list is to read 50 books this year, and I almost got there last year. I read 42 and a half books, and last year, like the entire year, was the first year that I really prioritized reading again since I've been in college, and so I was really happy about that. And I think that this year I can get to 50 books, and I think that 50 books is an attainable goal for me. I don't think it's too much, but it's also not too little, because 20 books I could definitely do, but I do want it to be a goal, something I kind of strive for and that I can be proud of myself for completing. My next two goals are to get specific types of books into my book diet. So the first one is that I want to try more new Black authors, and by new I mean new to me, that I haven't read yet, because I honestly just love hearing from other Black authors. I'm not an author, but I love hearing from Black authors, and I love Black romances and Black joy and just when we're succeeding, and I just really love that, and I don't consume enough media like that in my own opinion. So I also want to but I'm going to read more Christian books. This whole shelf that you can't see right here is just full of the Christian books that I need to read. I've started most of them and just have not finished them yet, and I want to consume more Christian media. The only reason I don't right now is because nonfiction, I don't know why, but my brain just shuts down with nonfiction. So I have books on here, Christian books about money, about boundaries, about what type of media you're consuming, about faith. And not to say I've never read a Christian book or books from Black authors, but I would really like to prioritize this. And also I just find reading Christian books kind of fills me with this new type of knowledge, usually on how to praise the Lord. I like hearing from different people and how they can fit that into different aspects of their life, like money for instance. My next reading goal for 2023 is to read more books that I love. If you saw my 2022 wrap up that I filmed not too long ago and uploaded, my average rating for 2022 was 3.8 stars, and I would really like to get it up to at least a 4. I just really want to read more books that I enjoy and less books that I'm just fine with and just okay with. And yeah, that'll happen. If I get into a reading slump, these things happen, all of that stuff. But I'd really just like to read more books that I am absolutely in love with, because I found that the more I read books that I am absolutely in love with, the more I'm in love with life, honestly. My next one is technically a reading one, technically a YouTube one, but I want to make more booktube videos and vlogs, since my channel started off being solely booktube, but then I branched off into other things as I was not able to focus completely on reading in my first few years of college. I'm now a senior and my workload is going down, not homework wise, but my class load is going down because I'm running out of classes to take, and I really feel like I can prioritize that again, and booktube videos are some of my favorite videos. They're just my favorite videos to film, favorite videos to edit. I'm so proud of them when I put them out, no matter how many views they get, and I would just really like to do that again because they were just so fun, and I just love talking about books. That's why I wanted to start a booktube channel in the first place, just to talk about books, and I feel like I have a way to do that. I have the time now and I have the means, so I would really like to get back into that, because that is what I wanted my channel to be at first. I will still continue to put out different types of content and life coaching content as I'm now life coach, but yeah. My next goal is to start going to book club again. My mom, my sister, and I all go to this book club together every month, but for the past couple months, and it's only once a month, so if you miss that day, you missed a while. So for the past I'd say 3 months, I have not been able to go because of this, that, or the other. And yeah, I did have stuff to do, but I really want to go again. And I'm not saying I have to go every single month, but that is something that I just really enjoy doing with my mother and my sister. And again, it's an opportunity to just talk about books with other people, and this is a way that I can talk about books specifically that everyone in the group has read. We all may have the same opinion about one thing, different opinions about another thing, and I just love the women in that book club as well. And we all vote on the next book, which is really nice. Get to go to Barnes & Noble because that's where the book club is. It's Starbucks, chef's kiss. Why would I not go? Okay, another goal of mine that I've been kind of intimidated by, but I just need to stop because I would just be doing it by myself, is to read one book in Spanish. And this may be a children's book, it might be a middle schooler's book, it's not going to be any higher than that, but I do want to read one book in Spanish because I feel like it is easier for me to like read and speak in Spanish anyway, and I feel like that will open up my vocabulary because as a kid, personally, I read all the time. My vocabulary was growing all the time, and I need to start doing that with the languages that I want to learn. If you watched my overall goals from last week, then you know that I'm also learning Portuguese. I'm not at that level to where I think I can read in Portuguese. Spanish, I've been able to read in Spanish for a while, and I can read in Portuguese, but I don't know. I feel like I can do this in Spanish, and I just need to do it more. I used to do it more when I was younger, like seek out books in the library that were in Spanish, but yeah, I really want to do that and just grow my Spanish book repertoire, if you will. And my last reading goal for 2023 is to prioritize it, because as I've said, my first couple years in college, I did not really prioritize reading that much, and honestly I could kind of feel that because it's one of my favorite things that I like to do in the whole world. So I'm not just prioritizing it so I can make videos, I'm not just prioritizing it because people say it's good for me, it's because I actually love it, and it's something I've loved to do for my entire life. I've never fallen out of love with reading, I've just went through times where I did not prioritize it. So I really want to just continue to prioritize it this year because, as I said, the more books that I read and the more books that I fall in love with, the more that I fall in love with life. I don't know exactly how that works, but that's just how it works for me. So if you made it to the end of this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see me complete these reading goals or my other goals, just watch my other videos. Please also subscribe and hit that notification button so you know exactly when I post a video, and tell me down below what some of your reading goals are, and have you already completed one? Like, are you working towards one as we speak? Are you getting on top of it? Or do you have like really specific goals? Do you have more broad goals? Are you trying to cut down on reading, read more? Are you also trying to read more Black authors books? Like, let me know everything. I'm so nosy. I don't care. You can put as much information as you want in there and I will be just fine. Yeah, I just really appreciate you guys being here, and I hope that we'll continue to watch in the new year. I'll see you guys later. Bye.